It has happened to thousands of Americans, and you could be next. A popular Houston promoter was using his social media site to update friends and family on his mother's health condition after a scare and ended up the victim of a scammer. He talks about how he took hold of the situation, and the Better Business Bureau has their own warning. And joining us here on The Factor Uncensored is the victim of that scam and the victim of a hacker, Keith Nelson. Also, we have with us Dan Parsons from the Better Business Bureau. And so, Keith, you posted some information on Instagram involving your mother being sick, and we'll allow you to pick it up from there where the hackers and scammers took over.
Yes, about a month and a half ago, my mother suffered a stroke, and she's progressing every day. So I'm used to like posting and you know, a lot of people, they comment under the post. I have a post on my page right now, me holding my mother's hand. So a lot
So
of
you're
people,
doing like daily updates on your mother?
yeah, like when I go and visit, you know, through on my stories and everything on Instagram and Facebook. So you have different, you know, friends and family that like to check once, you know, I post just to check on her update and sending prayers and things like that. And on last Monday, I just remember being on Instagram and it just like wiped off my phone, like it just disappeared. And I started checking my email and everything, and it said that my Instagram was stolen. They changed the number, they put the two-way thing on, they changed the phone number, everything. I couldn't get in there. So I've been locked out like a week and a half. So,
But it's still your account with all your personal information, your pictures, and your mother's posts.
whoever got the page was very smart. They didn't go in there and tamper with anything or do anything looks not normal, and they went straight to the point. Like, hey, uh, I'm at the hospital with my mom right now. I need you to do me a favor. Send 200 here or send 300 there, and I'll give it back to you. I even add 100 to it as bonus for you looking out for me. So uh it just got kind of frustrating, man, being at the hospital trying to really put in the time with my mother, and you got people calling and texting you like, hey, did you get that money? I already sent it. And they sending me receipts of, you know, this hacker's cash app name and everything. They showing me that
And did
I sent
people
them.
actually send the hacker money?
Oh yeah, that's what I mean. I'm getting receipts from Cash App. They're
Any
texting me
idea
like,
how much he raised off your back?
oh, for sure. I got like over 3,000 worth of receipts. Like
Wow.
people really think that I put my word out there. I'm gonna pay them back. I'm gonna send them the money right when I leave the hospital and this and that. And then I got some messages that some people just know, like, you know, financially I'm blessed and I wouldn't need a loan over an app, or I would call or send a text if it's really that bad. So he'll get frustrated with them and block them. So I lost a lot of followers if they wasn't going with him because he blocked all my friends.
Now, do you feel like you owe these people money? Obviously, this was a scam. This was a hacker who took control of your account. But do you in any way feel bad that they fell for it?
Well, in the way in my heart, and you know me as a person, I'm big hearted, so I felt kind of bad, especially with some of those people that have 9 to 5s and depend on their money these times of day, you know, and I know they really need their money. You know, some people I had to look out for. Like I have one friend named Anthony. He's paralyzed in a wheelchair and he has a normal job and he always checking on me as a friend. And he sent the money instantly because he felt
Wow.
bad. So I like just hurry up and refunded him. So I took a few loss of people that I know that really depended on their money.
And of course, remember, it can happen to you. Now, we've heard from the Houston man who says Instagram hackers scammed his friends out of thousands of dollars. That filthy thief pretended to be Lil Keith Nelson, asking for help paying for care for his sick mother. We get back to that conversation with the Better Business Bureau. Dan, this is a problem all around the country. Hackers getting into people's social media accounts, bank accounts, what have you.
I mean, how can you prevent this? How can you stop something like this?
You know, I guess the thing, and I'm going to use the word that pisses us off, is when you have scams that go beyond just the simple. You know, Keith's dealing with a family issue. All right. Now we're into his account. There's violation number 2. Now his friends and colleagues are being affected. Scam number 3. And scam number 4, which we're talking about today, is the credibility of Instagram and social media platforms, which goes to your question, Isaiah. Here's the deal. I don't want to say, you know, years ago when we had telemarketing scams, I used to make the joke, the phone is not your friend. The internet's not your friend either. It's a tool. It's a device. But the people that are out there, this is their job. This is what they do. They live to do this kind of stuff. So Keith has now got a new job for the rest of the year of watching his identity and where it's going and rebuilding all this stuff. You know, I'm on all the social media platforms. I'm going to be honest. I never contribute to them. I never give them anything because it's like opening the door and going, okay, my bank account's over here, my credit cards are here, but because the bad people are going to do that. So you have to, now, for example, what he was trying to do, the way I would have done it, again, keeping people posted, you have to almost make it a full-time job. Like, in other words, I'm going to post this information and maybe do a re-follow-up. Hey guys, this is me. Watch out if you see anything. I didn't ask for money. Hold, stop it right here. But you got to live with it day to day to day. So if you're going to exercise this kind of thing, it becomes a maintenance item.
And
Long
you get it right.
Yeah.
And you hit it right on the button because right now I have an Instagram page that's called Lil Keith is Hacked. And what I did, everybody that I follow on that page, I was smart enough to hurry up and go follow them.
Good for you.
Yeah, because it's adding up to grands of money, man, and it just makes me feel bad to be, you know, spending time, and I'm getting calls at 3, 4 in the morning, and then he's making like other fake pages. What's crazy is I'm verified on Twitter because of my job. Obviously, I'm a big promoter. I deal with a lot of celebrities, so I reached out to some of my celebrity friends and athletes, you know, to see if they have Facebook and Instagram because I've been emailing them, sending them, you know, all these messages that people are getting scammed, money's getting lost, and Facebook and Instagram is just a long process. Like, I can only imagine the millions of people that's getting scammed daily. So it's like I'm sitting in line, but at the same time, I'm losing my credibility, and you know, I'm just looking like, oh, I'm desperate. I need money. Like I'm like, thank God.
But I wouldn't beat yourself up too much because you're managing it. You're doing the right thing. You're doing what, frankly, a lot of consumers don't do. They just sit there and go, okay, I screwed up. I'll be good until the next time. You're managing it. That's a good thing. That's a good thing.
All right.
So I'm hoping Instagram or Facebook can help me out. And it's people like, you know, that need to be protected with their name, man, because your name is all you have. I hate to be walking around Houston and this guy like, hey, where that 300 you owe me? Oh, you promised me another 100. Like, I really had a time.
You're a victim, Keith. You're not the perpetrator. You're a victim, among others.
Be careful out there.